What's going on, cronies? Cat Burglar back with you. Happy Wednesday. Let's get into the recap. 2-0 day yesterday. We had Connecticut, first quarter, +6, cashed. We had Brittany Sykes, over 18.5, cashed. A 2-0 day. We're loving it. We pissed all over your bookie yesterday, guys. We really did. 3-0 the last 2 days. I don't really have any picks for today, but we're gonna go into the NBA and what I'm looking at. I will have a few picks, but obviously the game's not till tomorrow. One of the things I'm gonna be using in these videos is some pointers and stuff like that. Just makes things kind of easier to see what I'm looking at and some of the other stuff. So um, bear with me as I try to use some of this technology. All right. All right. So as you can see here, let's see here. No, that's not it. All right, pen. Wow, technology. All right, as you can see here, opened at 5, 6 across the board, 6.5 at Circa, 6.5 at BetUS. Um, I lean Oklahoma City money line here. Right now on this, I can't get there. I can't get to the window on this game, on the spread. I don't know why I can't. I like Oklahoma City. It's just every time you think Indiana's out of something, they bounce back. They play a great game. So I'm a little bit worried on that. My one play I will be playing is Shea Gilgis Alexander, under 45.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That will be a play for me. And then Chet Holmgren, under 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So those will be two plays. Shea, points, rebounds, and assists, under 45.5. And Chet, points, rebounds, and assists, under 28.5. Let me see if I can clear this here. All right, cleared. Worked. Again, learning technology, guys. So basically, that's what I got for this game. I may have more picks, but right now that's all I'm seeing. It's probably going to be a small card tomorrow, guys. We're on a closeout game at this point, and I just don't see a ton of value. So, and I don't see much value either in the total. I know I didn't really go into that. I think I may have went into it yesterday a little bit, but you know, it went over last game, and now it seems like it's being bet under. So I don't know. One thing I am looking at though, and is McConnell Mack over in points. I think Halliburton could be a little bit more banged up than I know he's going to try to play, but if he's not effective, they're not going to continue in playing it, and that means McConnell's going to get in more, and he's going to get more shot attempts. And I think his over right now is 9.5 or 10.5. I think I would probably go over on that, especially if Halliburton doesn't play a lot. I think that'd be maybe worth the risk at this point. But again, I need to look at that a little bit closer. I need to look at a little bit more at the injury report and some of the things of, look on the internet just how hobbled he is and everything else. So obviously, if Halliburton goes to the full game, I don't know if McConnell gets over the total on his points. But one of the things that was interesting in the last game is McConnell obviously played great. You would think as well as he played, they wouldn't really have taken him out as long as they did for the stretch when they brought back in Halliburton, just because of how almost ineffective he was in the game. You would think you would have went with a hot hand and just kept riding him, because when McConnell was playing great, that's when they closed the gap. Once they brought in Halliburton, the gap went right back up again. It's not that, Halliburton's not a great player. He is. But when you have an injury like that and you're worrying about, and you're in the finals, and it just becomes, it snowballs. And he looks like a little bit like he's lost some confidence. where his confidence was super high earlier in the series. And in all reality, he hasn't had a great series. Game one wasn't great. Yeah, he hit the game winner, but he didn't play great. Game two, he didn't play great. Game three, he had a really good game. Game four and game five, were not great games for him. So he has not had a great series. So I don't think they wait super long to bring in Mac tomorrow if, Halliburton looks like this injury is lingering a little bit and hobbling him from what he can do, because they need a point guard. Their offense is built around people creating shots and getting into the lane and then, kicking out to their three-point shooters. So anyways, guys, long-winded answer here, but those are the two plays I got going right now. If I have something else, I'll try to share that early in the morning tomorrow. NBA is a very small card. Oops, let me clear. Oh, it's not wanting me. It's not. Cursor mode. All right. Sorry, guys. Technology again. All right. So this is the only game really we have on the basically on the card tonight is Phoenix at Connecticut. Connecticut just played last night. Kind of got their asses handed to them by the Fever. And Phoenix is starting to play really, really well. They just came off a win against Vegas. That won by 6. That was a play for us. We did cover on that one. God, this is just a huge spread, and like I said, I continuously say, if you don't get on these early, they move too far, and then they become not plays, and even at 12.5, I didn't like it. 14.5, I really don't like it. It's just too many points. I don't feel like you can play Connecticut at this point. They just do not have enough scoring. So, I mean, Phoenix could run them out of the gym. But to have to fly clear across the country and play, it's not an easy task. And so this will be a no play for me, guys. It looks like there's a couple games on the docket tomorrow. And one other thing in this Phoenix game, Phoenix could be looking ahead to New York as well. Obviously, they're one of the best teams in the WNBA. Could be a real look-ahead game for them. So this Connecticut game I want to stay away from. Obviously, Connecticut's going to be a little pissed, too, come getting their asses handed to them yesterday. So, again, this is a stay-away game for me. Phoenix, New York tomorrow, and Indiana, Golden State. This New York game and Phoenix should be a really good game. Kind of waiting for that line to pop. And then Indiana, Golden State. Indiana's getting healthy, obviously, and playing really well. But, it'll be interesting to see what this line is with Golden State, because Golden State's played really, really well this year, even in losses. So I'll be interested to see what this pops in at. Probably have a couple plays tomorrow. But, guys, that's what I got today. If you want to get down some scratch on Shea over points, rebounds, and assists, 45.5, and under 45.5. Again, I said that wrong. Under 45.5 on Shea. And then Chet under 28.5 on points, rebounds, and assists. All right, guys, I'm out of here. If you got any tickets out there, I hope you cash. I will be back tomorrow with another video.